Hi folks, this is Raybo, and this is the third and final video that I had planned for the Getting Started series. I think it's important, so I wanted to push it out. I think a few folks are having trouble with completing the quest, plotting the future, and getting the unlocks for the agriculture and the industrial plot. So I figured this would be perfect. The one thing that we discovered in testing is when this happened, you just needed to move closer, the player character, closer to the ASAM sensor. The other thing I would suggest is if you have problems with some of the lines firing, is just change the location of the plot so you get different placements of the NPCs. But I think everyone will be pretty happy if they just plant themselves next to the ASAM and go from there. As it is, I'll see you guys in game, and you can see how I did it. I did it with 460 some mods. I played it several times tonight, both on the previous version of Sim Settlements, the release version, and the new one that dropped. So hopefully this will help a few of you. Thank you. I'll see you guys in game. Bye-bye. Okay, it's morning time. We're back at Sanctuary.
Hey there.
We just got back from Concord. The Concord 5 are still there. And I'm probably going to pick him up when I go back here in a little bit to his workshop. So I'm going to plant my PC, my player character, right next to that ASAM while he's doing both of these plot unlocks. And I think that's going to help a lot of folks get through this quest and have a lot less problems. So let's go ahead and go into workshop mode. So let's take a look here. We do not have anything but the red residential plot. So we want to unlock the green one for the agricultural and the yellow one, excuse me, for the industrial. So I've dropped off some junk Jilly has, and we are going to talk to Jake.
Pardon me. Hey.
All right, time to show you what else ASAMs can do. Now, generally speaking, people need a roof over their head, food in their bellies, and a place to be working. We already built a place someone can live. So if you're ready, let's move on to those other two things.
What are you planning on building?
I'm going to show you the two other things your ASAMs can build. Farms where folks can grow their own food, and places where people can work.
Okay. Show me.
All right. Place down a sensor again. But this time, we'll use one configured for food production.
All right. I have a plot picked out, a spot picked out. Now, the other thing I've noticed about these scripted plots is, you know, a lot of us are used to moving our plots around. And you can see now here, we're going to have an unlock. Moving our plots around as we place them. On these scripted ones that come with the quest, I really highly recommend.
Go ahead. Just put it down wherever you like.
You just want me to hurry up. Okay. That looks pretty good. All right. Oh, he was following me up on the roof. You see now, right here, I would want to push that down a little bit farther, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stand here. Now, before, I just updated
I'm going to take on the role of
1.00A of Sim Settlements. And the only thing that didn't work for me before was the Robo voice here. It played in the subtitles. And the other thing is, don't touch this plot once this quest starts.
You staying out of trouble?
Any other plot, like when you're, you know, outside of the quest, just, you know, move it however you used to move it. But not when the quest is running.
Okay, almost done.
Hey, boy.
Yes! Gone are the days of citizens
Ha.
complaining over those ever-increasing grocery store prices. Thanks to on-demand ASAM sensors. Never has it been easier for citizens to grow their own mouth-watering produce. It's so simple, even the vibrant kids will want to get their hands dirty. For the finest in homegrown food, look to on-demand ASAM sensors.
Thanks to the ASAM, that don't really matter.
So the ASAM, if you do stand close to it, it kind of drowns out his voice.
There we
But
have it.
this is the only part that's important
Ready
here.
for cultivation. This from the guy who once underwatered a cactus.
Ha! All right. I like
I
it.
like it.
Glad to hear. All right, we've built a home, a farm. Next thing is a place to work. You know, somewhere folks can perform a little industry. Gather scrap or do a bit of scrapping, that kind of thing. Go ahead. Put down an ASAM that's programmed for that.
All right. So now we're going to go over here.
It'll tell you settlers where to dig.
And we'll see if Jake follows old Jilly here. And we're going to go
What
over
is
by
he
these
gonna
two
do?
graves. And while he's trying to figure out how to path over here, we're going to get this plot positioned. Okay, and the other thing here
Hey, boy.
is when you're placing this plot, like I said, you don't want to move it after you placed it. So this is, I do like getting to the edge here and using this little corner of sanctuary to put plots out of bounds, but this one I'm going to be kind of careful and try to get it enough into the borders that, you know, we can get the ASAM well inside the border.
New
Okay.
location discovered.
And I think what happens is, if you saw Jake's shadow, I think once you place this, he teleports to you.
There we have it.
Yeah.
A fine plot of land ready for cultivation. This from the guy who once underwatered a cactus.
Okay. So I'm going to get next to my ASAM here and wait and see what happens.
I like it.
Glad to hear. All right, we've built a home, a farm.
Huh.
Next thing
That is a
place to work.
glitch.
You know, somewhere folks can perform a little industry. Gather scrap, do a bit of scrapping, that kind of thing. Go ahead. Put down an ASAM that's programmed for that. Okay, time for some industrial action. I'm on it.
So anyway, we did see a little glitch there, but I don't think it's going to make a darn bit of difference here.
Just space left in the storage unit.
And it's probably because I was up in the air and made him teleport to me.
Now, any old fool can gather a pile of junk. If you want settlements to grow, you need folks to gather useful building materials. A storage unit will encourage people to do that. Wood, steel, maybe even a little asbestos to help keep warm. And don't be surprised if in time people start gathering even more useful stuff. That's true now.
Good dog.
And we're done.
There's a
Time
good
does
dog.
up. There's no bones about it. Even useful people are starting to feel the pinch. but you can rely on Rocco to provide fulfilling employment alternatives. With just one handy-dandy Rocco brand ASAM sensor,
So we got the
citizens see
robo
no
voice
fear
working.
of employment again. Able to legally gather and store useful materials, your citizens will wonder how they ever did without a Rocco industrial unit. Just one more in the long line of technological marvels brought to you by Rocco brand ASAM sensors.
Well, there we are. All basic necessities covered.
Everything okay, boy?
Well, folks won't be happy with the bare essentials forever. Eventually, they will want more. So just keep in mind. Now, it's up to you what type of ASAMs to put down. But do try and keep in mind what folks in your settlements will need.
Excuse me, hello. Don't shoot now. I don't mean no harm. I hope you don't mind the intrusion. I couldn't help notice all the commotion. What are you two youngins up to here? That is, if you don't mind me asking. Fixing up these buildings, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that.
Actually, we just finished building these. Foundations, walls, everything.
Is that so? Built them by yourself, did you? Well, you two looking to settle down here, or?
This settlement belongs to my friend here, not me. I was just demonstrating some construction techniques using this ASAM sensor.
Construction techniques? Using that gadget there? Sounds like Brahmin dumb to me. Are you telling me you made all this using that gizmo?
That's right. We're rebuilding.
You say that as if building stuff is easy.
Hey, here's a suggestion. Why not offer the old-timer residents here? Let them experience the benefits of sensors firsthand. That is, if you'd be interested in staying here.
I'll admit, seeing you two build with those doodads did pique my curiosity. And it might be nice to settle down somewhere for a while. It is getting dangerous out there, especially for a scout past its prime. But would an old man like me really be welcome here?
I'd welcome the help.
Okay then, you got yourself a deal. Old Paul is at your service. Now, if you'd excuse me a second, I want to check out this here sensor doohickey.
How about that? Your ASAMs have already attracted their first resident. With that, I say our exchange of services is complete. Enjoy your ASAMs. I'm sure you'll put them to good use. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta get back to the hardware store. A lot of important work to be getting on with.
Okay, I'm gonna be polite. He's gonna, if I said important work, he's gonna tell me he has a personal issue, and so I'm just gonna.
It was good working with you.
Yeah, you too. I should get going. Oh, and good luck with your settlement.
Hey, where's that ASAM fella going? I wanted to ask him a few questions.
He left town.
Oh, did he now? Well, you're probably the one I should be talking to anywho. You're the head honcho around this place, right? Well, I got a request to make. You see, I noticed that there's a whole bunch of new people around here, so I'm thinking it might be best to put down a few more of these here sensor thingamabobs. You know, to make sure everybody's got a home, a place to work, and not to mention enough food.
That's a good idea.
Well, I've been known to have a decent idea now and again. These ASAM things seem very impressive, but we can only make use of them if you place them down for us.
All right.
New location discovered.
And that's a mod that new location discovered. That's not Sim Settlements, but that dialogue fires every time I get one of these pop-ups. It's the same one that tells me about the weather, so I want to keep it. All right.
New mission objective received.
How's it going?
And that's it, folks. That's how you get these two plots down and get the, kind of go ahead from Paul here. Now, the stranger's going to travel back to Concord. And I should have a new quest here in my Pip-Boy. And you see here I got to assign settlers to these. And these other ones have now been completed. So these quests do complete, And I recommend that if it doesn't work the first time, just find a different spot for these plots that you put down, these initial ones. I think it's just fine to put down the anything but the quest plots out of bounds. Like I'll push this next one back a segment here so it kind of fades into the
How you doing,
out of
buddy?
bounds area. So, if you don't like how it ran, there's two things I would do. Stand closer to the ASAM sensor when you are running both of these quests, and or pick a different location that has different NPC placements and just replay it to have them see if that makes a difference with completing it. But with me and where I placed them and the huge number of mods I have installed, it worked just fine. Now, before I go on this video, I'll yabble a little bit. The stranger's going to go back to Concord, and what'll end up happening here is I can put down a few plots and build up my settlement. I only have 20 ASAMs, and I haven't put a desk in or anything. What'll happen though is once I complete that quest to build up my industrial and agricultural plots, a couple settlers will show up. One's Lily and one's Paula. I think it's Paula. I don't know what Paula does, but Lily will fiddle around for a while, and then eventually, somewhere in your settlement, you're going to hear Lily and old Paul kind of getting a tough, and it's old man speak for a little bit of heated discussion. And Lily will want to build a shop, and that'll be the cue to send you back down to talk to the stranger in Concord. And in between there, I actually want to play a couple of these other settlements, because settler quests. I'm sure getting a lot of orange here. I wonder what's doing that. Maybe the leaves?
Hey, boy.
Wow. Sometimes when I have texture issues like that, I just need to restart my game.
Working hard.
But
What do you
anyway,
like to know?
we got this guy named Carne Asada here. Carne Asada? No, I don't want to talk to him yet. But you're going to be getting these random settlers show up, and Sim Settlements 2 has, I don't know, 40 or 50 settlers that show up with different unlocks and different little fun quests, and then they can become settlers. And this one here is particularly liked by the testers.
Excuse me.
If you notice in the background, I have CWSS and shower mod. So this lady, I hope it isn't a ghoul, is deciding to take a shower.
What's this all about?
For like temps for medical purposes. Long story short, some raiders got wind of this and took my stash.
So she took off her clothes.
Hell, you fetched them for me. I'll be paying you for your time.
I guess that mod works. I was going to hit some more dialogue choices, but I'm cracking up on this.
How many raiders?
Not sure entirely. More than I could deal with a machete and a rocket launcher and close friends. I'm eager to die, you. I'm not keen to blow myself to bits, hermana.
I'm sure glad I put the underwear on the CBB.
That's more than I could.
I'm in. Let's do this.
Great! I'll pay you on return, and this will be a great thing for the both of us. You'll see. Let's get this in your pit, boy, and get it done.
There's another
New
one,
mission objective received.
and don't want to spoil this one. At Red Rocket, that a guy gives you a quest to break up a dog fighting ring in Concord, and I absolutely love that quest. So anyway, I got his. I'll get to play it here in a bit. I've shown you guys how to stand closer to the ASAM and kind of help with getting through placing these two plots. So Jilly here's gonna enjoy yourself and set up sanctuary and spawn a few settlers, and then go down to Concord and send the Concord 5 back here and take off. And what'll happen there in Concord when you go back down to visit Jake and get some more ASAMs is it'll kick off a couple more quests and kind of get you out of the sanctuary area, and you'll get to do a alternate quest at with Abernathy Farm, and we all know that one, and then a rescue settler quest and an Olivia station quest. So all those will kind of tie in once you finish with these basic plots, and you'll get going then. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.